DPReview smartphone reviews are written with the needs of photographers in mind. We focus on camera features, performance, and image quality. The iPhone X is the newest flagship phone from Apple. It comes with twin optically stabilized 12MP rear cameras, a 7MP front-facing camera with TrueDepth technology, artificial background blur and specialized lighting effects, DNG Raw file capture, and of course is otherwise a highly capable and extremely speedy mobile device. And it should be, given the asking price, at an MSRP of $999. The iPhone X, pronounced iPhone X, which I'll admit I'm still getting used to, is priced comfortably higher than many of its current competitors that also come with an emphasis on photographic prowess. Out of camera JPEG in HDR mode. ISO 21/229 of a second f1.8 photo by Carey Rose As with just about every modern high-end smartphone. The results of the picture-taking process on the iPhone are as much about clever software tricks as they are about the hardware. With the software and hardware combined, does the iPhone X truly offer image quality comparable to so-called real cameras? Is artificial background blur driving the final nails into the interchangeable lens camera coffin? Of course, the answer isn't all that simple, and depends an awful lot on the preferences of the user behind the lens. But let's dive in and take a look at what Apple's latest smartphone shooter is capable of. Key photographic video specifications: dual 12MP senses, 28/56 equivalent focal lengths, f1.8, 2.4 aperture on sensor phase detection, quad LED flash, DNG raw capture and manual control with third-party apps, 4K video at 60 fps, 1080p 120/240 fps slow motion video, 7MP front-facing TrueDepth camera with f2.2 aperture. Other specifications: 5.8-inch 2436 by 1125 OLED Apple A11 Fusion chipset, 3GB RAM, 64/256 GB storage, 2716 mAh battery, wireless charging, Qi compatible. Tags: review, mobile, Instagram feature, iPhone, Apple iPhone X, fully unlocked, 5.8, 256 GB, space gray, $1,325 shop, Nov, Apple iPhone X, GSM unlocked, 5.8, 256 GB, space gray, $1,276 shop, Nov, Apple iPhone X at 64 GB, space gray, locked to at $1,170 shop, Nov, Apple iPhone X, 256 GB, T-Mobile, space gray, locked to T-Mobile, $1,320 shop, Nov, Apple iPhone 6 unlocked smartphone, 16 GB, gold certified, refurbished, $218.47 shop. Now we're nearing completion of our iPhone X camera review. In the meantime, we've been doing plenty of shooting, testing portrait mode, lighting modes and everything in between. Take a look at a fresh batch of sample images. For the past few weeks we've been running a series of polls to find out what you, our readers, think of the major product releases of 2017. It's time to announce the winners of the first round of voting. The iPhone X shares the iPhone 8 Plus camera specs with a notable exception: both of the XS main cameras are stabilized. Take a look at what Apple's newest flagship device can do. This year was a busy one for smartphone manufacturers, with major new handsets released from all the major players. So click through this slideshow of major phones, and vote for your favorite. It's been a big year for software innovations, dual cameras and huge displays. Take a look at our picks for the top smartphone cameras and why we think they stand out. The Panasonic GH5S is best understood as an even more video-centric variant of the GH5. We've been taking a closer look at the camera's dynamic range and how log shooting helps make the most of it. The Handivision Aberrant 35mm f2.4 is a budget manual focus prime lens for Leica's M-mount, and a slightly less budget alternative for Fujifilm X-mount and Sony E-mount photographers. We've been trying it out for a few days. The latest product of Huawei's collaboration with Leica is a smartphone with a great all-around imaging feature set that left us very little to complain about. The Lumix DCG9 is Panasonic's stop-stills-oriented camera and can shoot 20 fps with AF. It also features the best stabilization we've tested to date. Read our full review. What do you get when you combine a compact 360th camera with a well-designed mobile app, a surprisingly fun tool that lets you decide where to point the camera after you've shot your video? Landscape photography isn't as simple as just showing up in front of a beautiful view and taking a couple of pictures. Landscape shooters have a unique set of needs and requirements for the gear, and we've selected some of our favorites in this buying guide. Quick, unpredictable, unwilling to sit still, kids really are the ultimate test for a camera's autofocus system. We've compiled a short list of what we think are the best options for parents trying to keep up with young kids, and narrowed it down to one best all-rounder. If you're a serious enthusiast or working pro, the very best digital cameras on the market will cost you at least $2,000. That's a lot of money, but generally speaking these cameras offer the highest resolution, the best build quality and the most advanced video specs out there, as well as fast burst rates and top-notch autofocus. Video features have become an important factor to many photographers when choosing a new camera. Read on to find out which cameras we think are best for the video file. Are you a speed freak hungry to photograph anything that goes zoom, or perhaps you just want to get Sports Illustrated level shots of your child's soccer game? Keep reading to find out which cameras we think are best for sports and action shooting.